What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Ravens versus Texans game going down on Wednesday, December 25th, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with bigger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. But if this sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kosti will get right to you. But alrighty, guys, hope everyone has a nice Christmas. We got the Baltimore Ravens headed into Houston to play this Texans team. And this should be a good one here. Looking at the Ravens, they still have something to play for. They are tied with the Steelers for the top spot in the AFC North. Of course, they just beat that Steelers team, and they're going to want to carry that momentum to try to get that top spot. Whereas Houston, they play in a very weak AFC South. They already clinched the top spot. So there probably will be a little bit of a motivation factor, a little bit more for the Ravens as the Texans. But as you know, the Texans just took a tough loss to the Chiefs. So hey, and they're world-class athletes. These guys are competitive. They're going to want to win this game as well, especially on the national stage this game's going to be played on. Yeah, man, let's cover this thing. Starting with the Ravens 10-5 record, 8-6-1 ATS. I thought they looked really good last week against the Steelers. It was a great spot for them. The Steelers beat them earlier in this season. Everyone was saying how Lamar can't beat the Steelers, how the Ravens can't beat the Steelers. And they definitely came out with a chip on their shoulder and showed the world what's up. It's also that Steelers team was hobbled. I mean, they didn't have really any weapons when it came to a wide receiver perspective, losing George Pickens. So just a tough game for the Steelers, and the Ravens definitely executed. Before that, got a nice win over the Giants, and then lost to the Eagles before that. So I mean, we know what to expect with this Ravens team, especially this season. Getting Derrick Henry was huge. And just that two-headed beast running that offense with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, it's tough for any of these teams to stop, and they are definitely going to be a problem in the playoffs. Looking at Houston, 9-6 records, 6-7-2 ATS. Like I said before, man, coming off that tough loss against the Chiefs. Unfortunately, I was on the Texans, plus a 3.5 there. I thought, how the Chiefs have been playing, I thought that would have been closer. Losing Tank Dell for this team definitely hurts. You lose Stephon Diggs earlier this season. You lose Tank Dell. And now it's the Nico Collins show. It's the Nico Collins and Joe Mixon show. Two really strong weapons. It looks like Joe Mixon is dealing with a little bit of an injury, an ankle injury, but, I mean, he's practicing this week, so he should be good to go. And this Texans team, I will say, they don't look as solid as they looked as last season, in my opinion. Taking losses to Tennessee, they took a loss to the Jets, and then, lost to the Chiefs, Packers, Lions, nothing to hang your head on there. So I think this is going to be an interesting matchup, and I think this is going to be a closer game than what the spread says, man. It's the Ravens laying 5. I feel like Vegas is kind of begging me to take the Texans, which worries me a bit. But at home on this type of stage, in this type of matchup, I'd rather take the points. I'm going to take the points here. I'm going to roll with the Texans. Like I said, losing Tank Dell does hurt. And there is a bit of a motivation factor, a little bit more for the Ravens. But home game, Christmas Day, this is going to be a close one, guys. I'm going to take the Texans, and I think they could win this one outright. It's also a little bit of a letdown spot after the Ravens just got a big win against the Steelers. And it's also a bounce-back spot with Houston losing against the Chiefs. So I'm going to take the points here. I appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like, drop in the comments you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets if you want to follow my handicap career more closely. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.